Oh, shoot. We need to.
Hello and welcome. Hello, Keely. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
We're going to switch our internet real quick.
So it's probably going to
stay
delay
here, but we'll be back. Promise. I'm going to check. Can you see my hand? Okay.
Sarah.
Okay. They can see we're not frozen. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Keely.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the delay. My dog was trying to escape his compound. Holy cow. Sorry. We are like rushing it and pushing it today. That's what happens when you go from the truck to live, right? I'm doing all right. Better today than I've been, for sure. I do have to wear a glove. My hand is hurting. I was thinking about doing some cute embroidery on this. Would that be fun? Yeah. Do any of you do embroidery? I have like all the things in the world for it. And I got really big into it for a while. Just didn't stick with it. But I do love to do it. You know,
will you put these somewhere where he can't easily get them, like in the drawer maybe?
Right a second. Perfect. And thank you for that thumbs up as you guys are coming in. Oh, to do embroidery. So we left off yesterday doing flamingo dude. So I think we'll pick up and do him again. Let's see if we can get through flamingo dude because I almost, I'm not done. I'll have to like balance him as we go. Ooh-wee, whirlwind. Emotional whirlwind. We just got back from Sarah's doctor's visit. She had to get her treatment. Requires, anywhere from 25 shots till probably 35 shots. And, even though we know that those help, the anticipation is still, it's a lot. So Sarah might be quiet today. Did you take any Advil or Tylenol?
No, I need to. Thank you. Hi, Lori. Hi.
Hello, Lori. Thank you for those thumbsers. Little thumb. Look, I polished my nails. They're little red nails now. Cute. I like them.
Okay.
Yeah, because Luke was taking it and I was giving it to him. Yes. I need little grips, grips to hold on to things. It's so
Do you want a grip?
No, I'm just saying now for the glove.
Oh. Because we have pencil grips.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy.
Hello, Amy. Who's all here? Let's do roll call. What do we got? We got a Keely. I see Keely. I see Lori. I see Amy. Yeah. Tell me about your day. I know we spent just the last like almost 2 hours with each other. But tell me about your day. How was it? How did you make it through it? Did you do anything? It's like, what day is it? Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. You know, how do we do it? Do we get through it? Let's do midweek check-in. I hear Sarah. I see Jess. Hopefully you hear me too. It'd be a bummer if you could only hear Sarah, not me. That'd be weird, huh? Sarah's doing a puzzle. Poor Michelle is having flamingo-itis. Michelle is suffering from flamingo-itis. Right? She almost threw the towel in today. She almost was like, oh, forget this page. I don't blame you. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I mean, there are pictures that I mean, go look at my books. I'm like whip queen within it. Whoops, you know? Man, my nose is, I'm so used to having a hoodie. I keep trying to go like this, Sarah.
Do you need to eat on?
Probably.
Okay.
I know you're hot because you're in your nothings.
I'm just gonna do one click for now.
Okay. Ooh wee! Ooh wee! Ooh wee! Ooh wee! Hello, Michelle. How are you? Miss Michelle, are you doing okay? Are we hanging in there? Are we doing it? Doing it good? Is that going to be better for you? Nice. I got a camping chair one year, one of those rocking camping chairs, and it comes in handy all the time. We use it for like crafting and all kinds of things all the time. It's like nice wide space for the butt, and it rocks if you need to, because some of us have sensory issues and need to rock a little bit, like me. I can't sit still. Like the condition I have causes blood to pool to go into certain areas, and it won't like leave. And so I have to like move, like looks like I'm nervous all the time because I have to move my legs or something so that they don't go numb or like they don't fall asleep. So that chair has been like award winning for me. Who's got a story for me today? Why don't we start a story chain? Like maybe what I mean is like someone starts the story and the next person adds on to it and adds on to it. And then I want to see like what we get at before the end of the night. Would that be fun or is that lame?
think that'd be fun.
I think it's fun. That's funny. What's funny, Michelle? Was I funny and I didn't know it? I don't think that happens often. I'm not that funny.
Yes, you
I'm funny.
Yeah, you're great.
Thanks, babes.
Yeah.
So far today, I'm funny, and she said I'm beautiful. And she also told me I have a nice butt. How about that? You should spend more time with Sarah. She'll make you feel really good. How about that, babe?
Yeah.
She's had a hard day, so I'm trying to make her laugh. Yes, it is funny. Wouldn't it be fun to like do like a story chain? Is Robin here yet? She'd probably be really good at starting us off, or maybe somebody else should start us off, and then she can like thicken the plot. Thicken the plot. What do you think? Would that be fun?
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna clear my throat. All right, I apologize. Well, let's start off with how is everybody and what was your high today? Yeah, I'm okay. I just had to clear my throat. Know what I mean, jelly bean? Okay, I just had to clear my throat. Jeez. Good reaction. Are people tired of this picture? I don't blame them. They're like, what next, Jess? Come on. Pink flamingos. We're going to color pink flamingos for days. Well, maybe the pink flamingo is important for people. Who knows? Maybe this is like the part of the story where they're like, we cannot think without knowing what happens to that pink flamingo. You know, because remember, this is supposed to be the dominant one.
My high for today is having you into my stream as well as all my other friends. We were happy to be there, Michelle.
Yeah. The least I can do is come to your live.
Robin says, hi, ladies. Sorry that I'm late. I'm juggling a lot of balls right now between being in the live stream chats. Hey, it's okay.
Don't even worry.
Yeah.
No apologies here. You come as you can. Or as you want to. No pressure. I was just telling asking if we wanted to start this, like, you know how they used to do it, but like in a way of like someone starts a part of the story and then each person here adds on to the story to see how funny it gets. Lori, that's sweet. Yeah, feel free to go spend time wherever you need to. I'm only coloring or flamingos again. That's it.
It's a beautiful day. Hubby Bully and I went walking, says Amy. And dang, we just started. What?
What do you mean?
Smiley face, face palm. I'm not sure. Robin says, wow, those flamingos look fabulous.
Thank you. Who else is live right now? I really wish we had like a live calendar, you know?
Yeah.
It makes it easier. That way everyone can be a part of each other's and it's no one's, you know, stepping on anyone, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
It'll get there one day.
I do a specific type of review that's called a blog tour. So sometimes I get media packs. Well, a bunch of media packs have come in the last hour or so. So I'm formatting blog posts for books that I'll be reading in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Lori says, no one that I know, they all were going in the afternoon.
Mm. How do you get unaggravated? So hi, Amy, Michelle, and of course our host, Jess and Sarah. Thank you, Robin. Hello, everybody. You know, that's gonna be different for everybody, doll, I think. I know I don't even know how, like, my whole chat just went away. It turned black. It's very bizarre. Where's my chat? It's like literally just all of a sudden black. Look.
Amy said, Jess said y'all probably tired of these flamingos.
Yep, you are. I know you are.
Robin says, I'll remember the fruitages of the spirit. I'll say all 9 of them, and that helps me down.
So, and I, you know, I'm not religious, y'all, but I'm very spiritual. Okay. And so for me, Michelle, I literally just think about turning the cheek. Turn the cheek. I always think that no matter what my response is, that it's not worth the disappointment I will have in myself, because you will feel guilty if you respond in a negative way. That's because you are, yes, exactly, Lori. Redirect your thoughts. Like, I find comfort in saying, okay, if I do this, I have to answer to it. I have to answer to my own responsibility in this. So if I don't want to answer that responsibility, don't behave that way. So it's really easy to mimic someone else's behavior, especially if they want you to have that reaction. So yes, reroute your decisions, your choices, your thoughts. Understand that if somebody is trying to aggravate you or uses words or things or whatever to aggravate you, that goes back to our conversation the other day. Is that respect? Certainly not love. So is it respect? So try to keep those things in mind. You know, we all deal with things and find ways to cope with nuisance or nonsense or things that aggravate us. Like when my internet goes down, that really aggravates me. I feel like throwing something every time.
Michelle said, this person made me feel guilty and I'm trying to put it out of my mind. And Robin wants to know if I can share those 9 things.
I would love you to share it. And don't feel like you can't ever share anything here, Robin. Sarah and I will always respect what you guys have to say as long as it's done in kindness, right?
Yes. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I appreciate that because here we're fine. Everybody's safe here.
Lori or Keely says, go outside, walk, listen to the birds, enjoy fresh air, enjoy nature. And Robin said, thank you. They are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith, mildness, and self-control.
Yes. All of those are wonderful. I really am a true believer in affirmation. Like I really am. And I'm also not a fan, Michelle, of bombing and gaslighting. We're not supposed to do that. It's abusive. So, you got to really remember, is it worth letting somebody make you feel guilty? And that's me kind of, nobody can make you feel anything. But if you're feeling guilty for what somebody else is making you be responsible for, you have to ask yourself, am I responsible for that behavior? Probably not, because usually when somebody wants to talk to you about something, there's a proper way to bring up, hey, what you did upset me, what you did hurt me. I'd like to talk to you about something that I have a problem with, and not come at you with everything is your fault and I can't believe you. That's not how adults treat each other. I just need you to know that, Michelle.
Robin says, Michelle, I've told you about gaslighting. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Don't let somebody guilt you. Because if they guilt you, then you feel guilty.
And you're not allowed to feel guilty.
You didn't do anything wrong.
We're not allowed to feel guilt in the eyes of, okay, so if you are guilty, it is just as much of a sin as the person that put the guilt on you. So remember those things. And you know what, Michelle? Nothing any of us are saying is going to heal what you're feeling right now, because every time this happens, you have to go through like another breakup. And everyone knows that breakups are excruciating, maybe even more in friendships, because they were built on innocence, not on something that you needed from somebody. Right? Shoot, that's my thought process. So I say, to the birds, find people that love you and respect you. It's very simply said, but that's how, Michelle. I hope you're here and I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, I'm hugging you. And I appreciate everybody mentally being here for Michelle, because frankly, she doesn't need anybody to be aggravating her. Nobody. Like, it's kind of a sick thought process in itself. Okay, Lori.
You know what it is.
Is he being lovey-dovey to his mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
He says, I smell it on you. He could probably smell it in you. Because, like when you're saying it went down my throat, that taste is how I feel like I smell.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because they do it so close to my sinuses.
Yeah.
Ugh, I know what it tastes like and smells like. Remy's like, get this off my mama.
Okay.
You don't come home with this stuff on you, Mom. Just the way you did the other day, Michelle. Breathe and understand your worth.
If they're going to treat you like that, they don't deserve your energy.
They don't. Yeah.
Is his Chewy down there?
He has it in the corner. Do you want a different one?
I was going to put him in the kennel with it.
Oh, I can give you a different one for now.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. You're welcome. Breathe in the nose and out of your mouth. Yes, ma'am. I don't like. I've been telling Sarah all morning about how I delivered 2 babies with no medication, and I was in labor with my first child for 55 hours, and my second one, myself and him, nearly died, and I still didn't have any drugs, and the only way I made it through any of it is by breathing, and we underestimate the power of breathing and the endorphins and the everything that goes along with it. Righto, ladios. I studied to be a doula, and I literally have witnessed quite a few pregnant or deliveries, and have been in charge of some, lots of them actually, not doctor wise, but like the experience of what a mother brings, and because of my labor, I literally feel like, wow, we are so much more powerful than we understand through breathing. Hello, MJ. Hello. Ah, MJ, that's cute. Thank you. But can you put something at the bottom of that to like block some of that noise coming in? Dang. It sounds like he's like right outside the door sometimes. About to move it in the garage live. And just, he's got a set.
Is that better?
Not really. It sounds like it's like little, like we don't have a door. Yeah. Can you imagine if he was like in here doing it? Anyway. Did we get through our highs? I feel like nobody told me about their high. I think they told me about their high.
Michelle did.
Michelle did. I really appreciate you all, that have been popping over and supporting Michelle and her lives, and just being there for her right now in her recovery. She needs so much support right now because your body can't heal when you're stressed. What did you do? What did I do? I just was thanking everybody that's gone over to your lives and has come over from yours, just everybody building community and how special it's been. So I appreciate it. is last night I needed to write some book reviews, but I was just too sluggish. And today, I get them written. See, high five to you, Robin. I mean, Sarah really almost canceled her appointment, and that would have made her appointment probably a month or two behind. Honestly, that's probably not an exaggeration, right?
No,
And I was really proud of her because she literally just got up and was like, all right, cool, we're going to do it. She had so much anxiety. My heart was like so sad for her, but she plowed through it, and dang, it's not easy. It's like Keely said, she wants to be a goat, a fainting one, even maybe. Keely, you want to be a fainting goat? Why not? That'd be fun. Oh, I'm frozen.
I don't think so. You're not frozen.
Oh, on my picture on my phone, I'm frozen. It might be just my phone.
Can everybody see okay? Like going through us, I guess? Ooh, Michelle has thunder and lightning.
Yeah, no. Hello. Michelle has a tornado warning.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like everybody needs to put their hands together right now.
So, like, everybody that lives in tornado land, do y'all have like cellars that you go into, or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
like barricade in a windowless room? Like, what do you do?
Also, if Amy's here, Sarah had some questions about how you guys deal with things during tornado life. If you feel comfortable talking about it, obviously there's no pressure.
Michelle's house has no cellar. So, what do you do?
He wants to know where you go and what you do. I obviously want to know also because I just think that's like.
It's probably silly that we're asking, what do you do? But
I know, but we don't have weather like this at all. Like, do you guys know what to do in an earthquake? Probably not. I do, you know.
Yeah, thank you, Robin. Me too.
Yeah, I'm glad she didn't either because so the repercussion of her not going to her appointment today would be her in excruciating pain and not being able to work for like another almost 3 months because she would be in that much pain the whole time.
Michelle goes in her bathroom. Keely said, I didn't realize or even know that the loud sirens they have outside are meant for people that aren't outside if bad weather is near. Not for anybody that's inside. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that either. I thought it was just a warning.
I thought they wanted everybody to move. Oh, that's ours. I was thinking because we have what are they called, babe? The big wave? Tsunamis here. So we have tsunami warnings. Because we're about an hour and 10 or 15 from the coast, and they have tsunami warnings. They've had massive tsunamis on our coast before. And so we have fear of that kind of stuff. And so for us, if our sirens go off, it's everybody needs to get to higher ground. But for you, your sirens go off, they're like, stay in your house. Is that what you're saying?
Well, and also up north, and if we live closer to like mountain homes and stuff, they do have volcano warning. So they'll test the siren to make sure that it's working in case the volcano starts to erupt.
Yes. Yeah, we do have different types of tragic things around here, but I don't have wind that picks me up and throws me or blows me away.
Yeah.
So for us, for Sarah and I, we're like, yeah, so what do you do? Like, it's not that I don't get what you do, but there are certain, like, everybody lives a different lifestyle, right? So not everybody has the same resources. So like, I know now that Michelle doesn't have a cellar or a basement or something like that. So she's got to hold on to her in her bathtub. That's her safe zone. And I've heard that before, but like Amy, for when Amy gets back, my question is what does she do? And y'all are like, I think Robin might be the only one that I think didn't have a tornado in our little group here.
I'm not sure. Robin says, I went to see the spine surgery. I was seeing my spine surgery to get some cortisone shots in my hips yesterday.
Oof.
But I was so tired from all the cooking I did on Monday, I ended up canceling. Now I have to wait a few more weeks. I hate when that happens. I canceled yesterday, and luckily they had something today.
I was like, when you canceled yesterday, I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, I get it. Sometimes we can't, sometimes we just can't. Sarah's procedure, it's painful. Who wants to go through it every 3 months? I don't like mine. I know she doesn't like hers. Like, I get all emotional and kind of nuts in the head. And she's like, has to talk me off my ledge all the time too. I try to procrastinate putting mine off too. It sucks.
Michelle's eating. Oh, Amy's on right now.
Okay.
Michelle's eating a crispy chicken sandwich from Taco Bell.
Are you allowed to have that, young lady?
And her bathroom is in the bedroom. It's a half bath. He says, yeah, our sheriff made a video about the loud sirens and that they're not to alert people that are inside since we had a tornado. Interesting.
So, because, when weather is bad, everyone in the town calls Sarah. So what exactly we do have, like, we had a tornado warning. We've had tornadoes touch down for sure, but we don't usually have like massive like problems. We've had roofs, like us right before Sarah moved into this house, before I moved in with her, they said that a tornado went right over it or around it or something, right? That's scary as balloon.
But it's like, maybe you'll have like a fence post down, like a tree or a couple shingles next to your roof, but it's nothing like that.
Yeah, we're not talking about like whole towns are ripped out or like a house even, But nobody's gonna lose their life or get majorly hurt.
Robin said no tornado type weather here most of the time. So Keely, do you have a cellar? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, we need to know that.
Is that common for you to get? Not common.
Or a basement? I know a lot of Middle East and even the East Coast, they have a lot of basements because of stuff like that.
Cellar?
No, cellars are usually built on the outside of the house or like separate on the ground. And then the basement is literally built under the house. I mean, you can get into them from like a door or whatever that looks like just like a hole dug in the ground.
Oh, okay.
I touch you. Am I right? I think I'm right.
Welcome back, Larry.
Welcome back, Larry. Welcome. Welcome.
Michelle calls a basement a cellar.
Okay. East Coast, West Coast stuff, huh?
I have my phone. If it goes off, I'll go in my closet. A lot of people in my area are saying to get a radio weather to alert you about bad weather.
That's smart. Did
Yeah,
Keely say that?
Yeah. Michelle said I thought they were the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they were different. I don't know. We don't really have basements out here. It's not common. Period. No cellars.
Yeah, we're too wet here.
Yeah. We worry too much about flooding here.
Yeah.
More than we do about wind. Now we get high winds and stuff, but nothing like I don't know, nothing like tornadoes or hurricanes, or we don't get blizzards, we don't get all of that stuff. We get our scariest weather here is one, earthquakes, and two, freezing rain. Is crappy. And a lot of other states don't even know what freezing rain is.
Yeah. Lori, are you in Tornado Alley?
Well, it's scary.
And if so,
She has a basement.
you have a basement. You guys just go to the basement. You have like a cellar outside, storm cellar or something.
Do you live your life in a storm? No, no. Huh? If it's not that, I just feel like my heart is like I'm shaky. So I don't know if my heart rate is going up or what. My eyes aren't working either, even sitting here staring. And no, my numbers are fine. Oh, 80. Maybe that's what it feels like to be normal. What do I know?
MJ says earthquakes and hail in your music. Yeah.
Yeah, hail. Not so. When we get hail, but we don't get like Colorado hail. Colorado has golf ball size hail. That's scary. They have those like puffy mats to like protect from the damage.
Lori says we have a basement not in tornado area. And Keely said we don't get bad weather usually, but do you know what we get every pollen?
Oh,
we get more pollen than snow. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, same. We have a lot of cherry blossoms here. And they do me in. Our whole neighborhood in the next couple weeks is going to be awful. Awful.
And so beautiful.
And so gorgeous. It is like, man, spring here, late spring in the Pacific Northwest is some seriously beautiful land. It's ridiculously beautiful.
Your child sounds broken.
I know. He said broken record. That's what he is. You want to stop him? Is it too much for you today?
I don't want to deal with him.
Okay. No, that's fair. I mean, we had to choose our battles. I just didn't know if that one was too much for you.
Is it too much for you?
No, I'm hanging in there.
If it's too much, let me know and we'll get him.
That'll just be rewarding his behavior.
Well.
He has food. He has a bone in there. Like, he can just chill out. Calm down, little wild child. Is
everybody glad the week's halfway over?
Any big plans for the weekend? None for us. Sarah works all weekend. This is the time of she rotates 4 on 4 off. So it's like a rotating all the time. So she just came off of having a Sunday off. So it'll be like 3 weeks of no weekends off before we see her have another weekend off or something like that. It's wild.
Yep. 4 weeks.
And honestly, when I worked, it was a little bit more difficult. Because I had always had weekends off, and that I used to feel pouty about it all the time. But now that I am not working, I literally don't know the difference between her being off on a weekend or not. except for the kids, because their schedules revolve around Monday through Friday. But other than that, like, it doesn't even matter to me. It's kind of nice that she doesn't, because if we go do something, then we're not dealing with all the crowds. But I'm proud of myself. Look how many times I've left the house this last week.
Absolutely. We should keep you hydrated so it doesn't.
Yeah, I need. Love, will you? I know it's going to reward him, but can you go get me a Ivy? Because I don't want to get behind on it.
Amy said, anyway, we have a building everyone can go to, but we just stayed in our front bedroom between the closet and the bed and pulled the mattress down over the three of us and laid there praying. Oh, goodness.
How scary.
Like, do you mind if I ask you more questions?
Sarah's really curious about all this. She actually was like literally like, wait, and what did she do with this and that and this and that? I'm like, we can just ask her. Just message her. I'm sure she'll talk to you about it. She gets really nervous.
Friday, going to eat Saturday because he has to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you going to eat? What's on the menu? Is that a tradition for everyone to go out to dinner for birthdays? We try to go out of town for Sarah's birthday each year. Are we going to try and do that thing this year, Sarah? That thing we got for our wedding gift?
We just have to figure out the dogs.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we can get Luke.
I'm sure we can. I already asked him a long time ago that when we did that, he would watch them. And he said, yeah.
That was before he was in robotics.
I know, but if we tell him ahead of time.
A cool kid's life.
I know, before he was like the cool kid. He's always been the cool kid. Just tossing himself out there in life and trying to figure himself out, which is beautiful. I love it.
Michelle said, I looked on the weather app on my phone. It says no tornado, just severe thunderstorms.
Okay.
Sometimes we go out for Michelle's birthday. Amy says, I think Red Lobster, but don't know. We usually go on a cruise.
Oh, I'm going to go. Why don't you guys take me? I'm going to invite myself every time, you know. Might as well just throw me in the bucket, in the bag. Just make sure I can breathe. Maybe put just one little straw hole in it, and I'll use a straw to breathe out the bag. Got it all planned out. We tried to get in the bag and go to Italy, but, you know, that didn't work out. So maybe we can go on a cruise with Amy's in her bag. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, says Michelle. Flying isn't happening. Is that because of your heart condition, though? Or is it other things? If it's too personal, it's fine. And if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
Robin asked Keely if she watches Survivor and The Amazing Race on the next day, and Keely said yes.
Guys all the time, but I really like TV much, and I really only have like Hulu and Netflix, and like obviously YouTube. But is there anything to watch on there? Anything interesting? Because I asked this because depending on which region you're in, depending on what you watch and stuff like that, Netflix doesn't provide the same list of watch for everybody. Look at, he's trying. He's a good boy. No barking. Oh, I've never heard him bark like that.
Lori says American Idol on Hulu just started last week.
Ooh,
Well, I used to watch American Idol a lot.
me too. I used to watch it like I was married to it.
Religiously, yeah.
It's nice. It's like so nice to watch shows with people that have like talent and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Just it's not so corruptive in your mind.
Robin said I should watch it this season, Lori. I don't know why I haven't been watching it. Thank you, Liz Peskin. Who's y'all's favorite singer from American Idol, even if they won or didn't win?
I mean, mine's definitely going to be Kelly Clarkson. But there have been some wonderful, wonderful people coming off of there. There's a couple more. I'm not really thinking about it right now. Like, it's just my first instinct. It might not be my truth.
I liked Daughtry.
I don't know who that is.
Picklet. Wasn't there a Kelly Pickler?
Yes.
And Daughtry. Michelle's lights are flickering.
Oh, no. Robin, I've been kind of disappointed this year so far. Last year was so many. Was so good. I think. Clay Aiken. A Fantasia came to my mind too.
Wait, I don't remember them.
That was years ago. Years
Two were
ago.
Hicks in season 5.
Mm. I used to watch it all the time. It's hard not to like put borderline obsessed on it, you know?
You can watch it.
Yeah. It's also one of those things you can watch in color. You don't have to watch like every single second.
Yeah, true. I like those shows.
Yeah.
Adam Weinberg did win. Yeah. He's singing for Queen?
What?
He was good. I enjoyed him. Wow. That's awesome.
So pathetic. Anybody ever tell him he's pathetic? I think we all should start right now. Jesus. Will he literally go on like this for the rest of our lives?
Probably.
Why?
He's very weird now. Oh, really?
Weird how?
I was just going to
I'm like, what's weird? Am I weird then? Whenever someone says somebody's weird, I'm like, oh no, is that me? You think that Remy will ever learn not to be like this?
Yeah.
Now, what do I do to make that happen?
We just have to work on it with him more.
Am I not working on it? Am I being a bad dog mom?
No. He's just stubborn.
So food motivated. And he has abandonment issues for absolutely not one reason.
except for the fact that he's been with you all day since we got him.
That is okay. But we've left so many times, and every time it's like this whole time there was never a time where we could just like go somewhere without him like losing his stuff.
Insaw has an interview. He said it all went to his head too fast, and he was trying to tone it down a bit. He's pretty theatrical. Okay.
Makes sense. Let's see, bribery, he said, in an American Idol. Oh. I think that it's really difficult for people to know how to behave with fame and, newfound money and stuff like that. Don't you think? You ever watch those shows about people that won the lottery and they won like all that money and they went bankrupt within like a few years or 2 years or something? That just blows my mind. I'm talking millions. I'm not talking just like a few 100,000 or even a few 100,000. I'm talking like the big ones, Adam Lambert. Yeah. Cutie patootie. I like some of the music that comes out, after the seasons and stuff. Like sometimes I'll go add that music to my playlist just because maybe I like that version, or maybe I like the original version they sing or something like that. But sometimes they add a little fun or spunk to it. And sometimes they just like kind of wreck it. So thank you very much. Oh, that's sweet. Woo-hoo. Did some acting. She was on a show called Scorpion, I think. Huh. It is really interesting, like what people do or get to do with themselves. I mean, I think we assumed it just because somebody wins American Idol that they're going to be like automatically successful. But I mean, ultimately, it's a job. They got to keep pushing themselves. But fame does weird things to people. Definitely changes them.
Yes, it does.
Well, and I think it's funny how people don't think it will. Well, yeah, it will. People say, oh, I'd never be different. I wouldn't be different in personality. Like I'd still be just as stubborn as I am, just as blah, blah, blah as I am, whatever those things are. But I imagine I mean, I wouldn't be as frugal as I am. Maybe I would. I don't know. I don't think so. Quite possibly, because I want to hoard money now. I don't like spending money. Makes me nervous. Just because I grew up really poor. And, you know, when you don't know where money's going to come from, you grew up differently like that. I think that's something that happens. It is cold, Sarah. She's sitting here in a tank top and not, you know, not fully dressed like I am. I am freezing.
Do you want me to shut the window?
No.
Turn the heat up?
Maybe just bring it closer to me so it doesn't have to be on you. Thank you. On my side, the live kicked me back over 2 minutes. Holy cow. I don't think it's us because we have a pretty strong signal. It's probably your weather, doll. Okie dokie, Keely.
You need a Snuggie, said Michelle.
I have them. And you know what happens? I get too hot. And then I still get sick. My body doesn't know how to temperature regulate. It's not cold in here in any way, shape, or form. But if I put that on, I don't know. I'm just a hot mess over here, okay? Sorry. Whew. It's a constant thing, though, for Sarah. I have to adjust for me. And whew, I know it's probably not awesome.
No.
Oh my gosh, mine on my side is so delayed. Is it just YouTube?
If you bark, you go back to kennel.
I don't like this. No, speech is good. It's so hard. Yeah. Do you know what's interesting? When I'm more dehydrated, Gatorade and whatever these hydration drinks are, they taste different when I have different levels of dehydration. It's very weird. So weird. Weird, I say. Bark, lady, bark. Sarah's probably like, what the heck? She's like, who the heck are you telling to bark? That was a little bit weird to walk into, I must admit. Rough, she says. Wow. That's great. That's actually really funny to me. I need to oil my seat.
Yeah. You do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a squeaker. Just kidding. We need to oil both of them.
Oh, she's not kidding. It is. Like every time I like it is.
They're both really bad.
They're both really, yeah. If you could have the most perfect coloring chair, what would it be like? I already know what mine would be like. It would be bomb.com. Just call it bomb.com.
I want the bomb.com chair.
Shell just laughed at you calling me a squeaker. I'd like to order a bomb.com chair. Back in the day when we answered the phone, like, hello, JCPenney's. You know.
Thank you for calling Best Buy. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, we don't want to talk to you right away. We wanted to get you off the phone. It's where you want to go. Back in the day when you can call people and they'd answer the phones. Because that's how they got business.
Right.
Now people won't answer the phone and you have to email them. And somehow they'll answer.
It takes them 2 months to get back to you.
Yeah, somehow they don't know how to answer their emails either. We were in an RV place because we were really, really, really downsized. And it still needs to happen. It's just not sure how it's going to happen yet. But we started calling around to some of the RV parks around here, thinking about like getting an RV and just kind of like, we're not sure what Sarah will want to do with her career long term. We're not sure if she wants to go back to school. We're just not sure. And because when you own a home, like you're stuck. And so we're thinking about what that looks like for us in the future and all those things. But in order for us to have a pottery business, we have to have our kiln. And in order for us to have our kiln, we need to have enough electricity, a 220. And where could we go that we could downsize our life, tiny house or RV or something like that, but still be able to do our art, have our kiln set up, be able to have our wheel, our ceramic wheel, our studio set up for that too, kind of, there's just like a lot of little things. And so like, what's our priority right now? And I think that's what we're kind of trying to figure out is what our actual priority is. Do we make decisions based on ceramics? Because we do well with ceramics. But that's all a lot on Sarah. Right?
Yeah.
Because Sarah has to pretty much do everything. Bummer, but true. So what I mean is like, she has to like lift things into the kiln. She has to remove things from the kiln. I can't like help with stuff like that. And that seems really simple, but like it's simple for us right now because our kiln is here. You know what I mean? So we've thought like maybe there's a studio that would let us rent space and put our kiln there, because sometimes they do that. So there's just so many different variables for us to have like the right answer right now. So I feel myself being pulled in a direction, and I think Sarah has too. Don't want to speak for her, but that we need to kind of just maybe sit on it and let it be told to us right now what we're going to be doing. Let our journey grab a hold of the reins and say, nope, I don't think you're supposed to be that way, because we know what we like in life, we know what we want, but we don't know that that place exists.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Yeah, it's all a lot to think about. I don't as oh, you want a purple chair that's made for mine, like custom made. Okay. No, I think I had asked your perfect like art chair or like coloring chair or whatever, what would that look like? And I think she was responding to that. Ooh, my fingers are so dry. Dinosaur hands. Dinosaur. Hey. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. The delay on this is so bad, Sarah.
Lift up your hand.
Ready?
Yeah. That's quick on my end.
Not on my phone.
Are you on the Wi-Fi on your phone?
No, let me see.
Jess, have you tried emu oil for your hands and feet? Is asking MJ.
No.
Welcome back, Keely.
I definitely would, for sure.
Emu oil.
I've never. Where did this such thing?
MJ highly recommends it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is it for pain relief? Like Robin's asking, is it like, does it help with like swelling or
Moisture.
circulation?
What's the haps on it? Maybe we can look it up.
Details.
Why do I need it? Tell me.
Pain relief and swelling. Okay.
Ooh.
Lori says that.
So Lori knows what it is.
Can we just get it like over the counter?
Yeah, do I just go to Rite Aid? Walgreens? Walmart? Well, my page, my 5-color challenge, whatever I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm so sorry, is finished. I finished the 2 mermaids. That page was like so much work.
Yes, it's in a little tub usually. Okay.
Okay. So we could probably get it off like Walmart. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
MJ gets theirs through Amazon. Used to get it at Health Food.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably like at a Whole Foods or like a New Seasons or Amazon. Amazon's in the neighborhood. Songs in the neighborhood every day. I think. I don't remember. Used to be. You think all the neighbors are still getting things every day?
This is a decently difficult puzzle.
Yeah?
Yeah, look how far I am.
Oh, Sarah.
I finally met my maker.
Wow. What is difficult about it? Just the lines.
Yeah, look at it.
This is her puzzle. She got this when she had surgery, right?
Yeah.
And thought she was going to have all the time in the world to feel great while she was healing, and didn't do it until what, a year and a half later?
Yeah.
So here she is, getting the puzzle out. She has not puzzled in.
Before surgery, we did that one together.
Yeah. So it's been a year and a half since she's puzzled. Here, bibs.
I mix it with lidocaine, Voltaren gel, Pentrex, and arnic acid or arnic gel. Okay.
That's a whole lot of things. I mean, I don't know what that. What does all that stuff do? Love.
Lidocaine's like for pain.
Lidocaine is yeah, for numbing. Okay, I'm avoiding moving on to a next thing. All right, what do I do with this down here? I was thinking of doing all of this down here monochromatic, but I don't feel convinced, but I also am not sure.
I think if you did it anything other than monochromatic, it'd take away from the flamingos.
Okay. Okay.
MJ says mostly anti-inflammatory with numbing effects.
That's what maybe Amy too, because Amy says her hands hurt from coloring and stuff. Okay. I hear you. I gotta pick colors. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm not leaving. I'm here, but I gotta turn and get my pencils.
Amy says, I've done most of mine like the feet.
Okay. So she's tried it before?
Oh, I'm not sure if she's talking about the flamingos or the stuff.
I see. Sorry, that's really loud. These are all the pencils I'm pulling. I'll turn the bums down so you guys can see a little bit more. I'm not going to show you the exact, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about making it more monochromatic down here, but making this be like more dark teal, dark blues, dark somethings. And Michelle was asking me earlier in her life if I ever do something and I'm freaked out, but like that's right now. I feel a little sick from having to do this. You did most of yours like the feet. Oh, like a tannish, like sand color. Monochromatic and how to spell. What is monochromatic and how you spell it? Good question, Michelle. So monochromatic is when you take like one color and you use it like in all of its different hues. So right now I am going to create a monochromatic look. I'm going to mimic this all down here, the same color, just darker, lighter, lowers. And it's a really good practice to try is a monochromatic look. Can you give me the actual monochromatic?
Monochromatic is containing or using only one color.
So I was right. So
is having or consisting of one color or hue.
I'm freaked out when I come to the building of the water. Me too. It's not my strong point. It never has been. Now, watercolor wise, I'm much more confident in it. Pencil wise, I don't have as much confidence. Do I think I can do it? Maybe. I don't know, but I don't know if what I'm thinking in my head is where I'm going. Let's see. I have this idea of, yes, the water is all blue down here, but wouldn't the water be peeking down similar to like how those rays happened? I should have considered that. I should have considered putting those rays like we just did with Octavius. I should have done that down here. And I'm a little bit regretting it now. I suppose it's not too late, but I don't know if I want to go that crazy on this one. I think it'd be too much. It'd be too much because they're already the center of attention. So I think I just need to go with it. Do it, Jess. Just shut your mouth and get to work.
Robin, I'm working on one right now. It's a popcorn sounds so good, doesn't it, Keely? MJ, the double-sided one I did was of Disney villains. It had all the villains, and then it did that turn on the backside. Coffee.
Oh no, I was just trying to not interrupt too much, because this is loud, I'm sure. Figured if they can't really hear very well during the dryer, they probably can't hear very well during this. My hubby can't have it. He has diverticulitis. So it has to stay away from the seeds. Oh yeah, that's the same thing if you have Crohn's. Can't have any seeds. Right. Let's get it started.
On the puzzle table. White Mountain, one is strawberries, one blueberries. Ooh, White Mountain puzzles are nice. I like their vintage ones that they do. The candy one and the movie one and something from the 80s. Like, those are fun.
Like that one we did on Christmas that year?
Yes.
Yeah. Or shall I say you?
A montage of doggies. Is that the one where the dogs are all pooping in the grass?
What?
There's a puzzle that's of dogs, just of various different breeds of dogs pooping in the grass.
That's some serious humor. I don't know who it belongs to, but that's crazy humor. Let's go ahead and make some money off dogs pooping on on the ground. We're going to get a bunch of different specimens and we're going to turn it into a puzzle and see how much money we can make. And voila, it works.
Yeah.
Wow. See, don't be afraid to try anything these days, guys. So if you either think that you're weird, go for it. Be weird. That's great. It's bizarre, honestly. I mean, I don't know if MJ's is like that, but oh, did we see? I'm sorry. No, I mean bad hostess for the mostess. Let's see. Oh la la! Look at this. Look at that. Ooh, look at she put all the white in there. It looks. You are so good at these Kerby books. That's like your jam.
Oh, I see what you mean by doing it like the feet. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
I didn't realize. Okay, so in my mind, the legs were gonna be like, I don't know what they were gonna be.
I like that, Amy.
Like sandy color for some reason, but I really like how this is a monochromatic look. She brought the same look down here, so monochromatic. Like she's busting this out. This is so good, Amy.
Lori says she does good water, or she does great water.
Yeah, I need some lessons. I need water lessons. Not swim lessons. I know how to swim. But I need water lessons. Very pretty. That's impressive. Way to go. Like we always say, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. You know? I really, really think that that's awesome. It's a nice page though. I know it's like it's not in my I've never like dreamed of coloring flamingos in my life, but when I see this picture, I think that is cool. And I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm going to get the courage to do the waterfall with the library one day.
Robin says, nice, Amy. MJ says, wow, Amy, very pretty. Amy says, funny, Jess. Yeah, right, LL, but thanks.
What? To what?
To the lessons.
Oh my gosh, why can't I? See what I mean? I can't learn from my friends. They don't want to teach me. Fine. Lori knows how you do it. So Lori has to teach me your method. It's all Lori's fault now. I'm just kidding, Lori. It's not your fault. Oh.
Lori says she doesn't tell her secrets. She'll say she's just throwing down colors.
Oh my. All right. I just have to respect the privacy. But I'm gonna look at your pages and I'm gonna copy you. So how does that make you feel, Amy? How does that make you feel? I'm just kidding. I'm really not gonna copy anybody. You can't copy anybody. Do you know what? So have any of you ever been to like one of those art exhibits like Van Gogh or anything? This is making me feel like we're back at the candle. Best part of having a coloring table with all my friends is talking about how we did something. How did you get that? What did you do to that?
Keely says, I would love to go to an art gallery.
Oh man, yes. So one of the things that's very interesting about the color culture community is they're not sharing with their ideas. They're very much like you know, whatever. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not saying sharing like they don't gift and sharing stuff like that, but somehow it's like offensive if somebody takes yours and uses it for inspiration. I know we need to make sure we credit where we get our inspiration. It's not the point. But I don't know. It's just a little bit different than the actual art community. I mean, people that are formally trained in art learn to copy other masters. That's they make you do that from the get. And that's how you develop your own style, is by learning technique, because no matter what, none of us can copy each other. Because like I've talked about before, art is like a signature and not one person can duplicate it. So it's an absolute honor if someone wants to color like you. But not to say like you, but like learn from you and like get inspiration from it and stuff. So when I see things like Amy's water and I'm like, ooh, what is that? How'd you do that? Like, please take me seriously, because I believe in that. I respect if people don't want to talk about their art and how they did something, because like, again, that's your own signature. But man, oh man, if I see it, I want to know. Welcome back. I've spent a lot of time maybe in the art community, over the last few years. Not like I was out there learning anything, but just being amongst them. The energy is so different, and I think that's the kind of energy I'm hoping for on this channel. It's just like a bunch of people coming together and saying, dang, how do you achieve that? How do you achieve that? And show me that. What is that to you? Yeah.
Lori says, if people are on YouTube, they have to know people will replicate colors.
Yes. Or style. It's okay. It's okay if people are out there doing that. That's how we learn. How do you think I learn? Nobody has ever sat down and said, Jess, this is what you do. Not one human. But I sure the heck am happy to ask people, how did you do that? I don't know. Somewhere in our culture, we were taught to ask questions is rude. And that might be true under some situations. Not this one. Not this one. Don't you know? Amy, I'm not like picking on you. I'm sorry if it felt like I was picking on you. I just realized I like make you feel like I'm picking on you. If it did, I apologize. I certainly don't mean that. Is anybody else coloring with me? Oh, I'm over my break. I will be back after these messages. Hello and welcome back. My dog just licked my glasses. Gross kid. Gross kid. Hey, Michelle, since you know what my Sarah, like, our lives look like and stuff like that, not our life, but our life looks like, do you think that my voice matches what I look like? Like, do you think that, Sarah?
That your voice matches what you look like?
Yeah. How like you meet someone and you've only heard their voice, and then you meet them, you're like, oh my gosh, that's not what I thought you would sound like.
Yeah. I'd say yes.
Do you think, what are we being thanked for? If you were going to get like a budget set of pencils right now, I don't know, let's say under $50, would you choose to get a full set of like budget pencils, or would you rather like a smaller set of Prisma?
That's a good question.
Or smaller set of like any? Like, what would be more valuable? The more colors, or the like quality of the pencil to you? Remy, come here. Remy. Rem. We were just talking about how much of a separation anxiety Remy has. And I was asking him, like, do you think, because I don't think I've ever left the house and Sarah stayed here. Like, I've never gone anywhere without Sarah and left Remy here. It's always Sarah leaves for work. And if I leave with Sarah. So he associates me leaving with Sarah, right? I'm wondering, would he be upset if I left and she stayed? Okay. So the geomechanical LOL gouache. Budget pencils like Crayola because I grew up with them and still love them. Oh. But like Black Widow or Arteza or Spear Farben or Lyndon Norberg or all of those like big 100+ sets that you can get for under $50, or would you want like 24 Prisma or 36 Prisma? Or I hear Lori saying she would replace her expensive ones, and I hear you, because like to replace my Holbeins are dumb. But then it really makes me mad because we can't just get a pencil. And that's devastating to me. Here we go, Michelle. We're going in the crack.
Amy's asking, did she look how she speaks?
I think so. I think you do, right?
Yeah.
Amy's like the sweetest, but I guarantee you she's feisty.
Lori agrees. Amy does.
Yeah, I think so.
The pervaders here.
Pervaders, hooked it up.
Soft and sweet Amy.
She is soft and sweet, but I bet you make her mad and you're gonna hear it. I bet. Like she's that person, like you push her and she's just, you know, she's gonna be like, hey. She's gonna take her sandwich and like toss it at you. I think you do, Michelle. I think you do.
Oh, yeah, MJ, we definitely didn't see your first message. I don't think my first message went through regarding gouache. Emily, illustrator, coloring waterfall, and droppable one book.
Oh yeah, Emily the illustrator.
Yeah, she has some good stuff.
Yeah, she has some great stuff. There are so many wonderful colorists here on the channel. Like you can go learn so much from. Yeah, that's another person, Emily the illustrator. She's really good if you want to learn some Johanna Basford. She does a lot of Johanna Basford. Amy's on a mission to like, you know, go to the different colorists and stuff like that and learn. So if you know people, help a girl out.
Yes, MJ, super like Lori. Lori watches her a little.
Yeah, I watch her. I would when I can, like when I can catch her.
Okay, Keely.
She also does a lot of stuff on TikTok.
Oh yeah, she does. Keely, the question for the room was, would you rather so you have a $50 limit. Would you rather a full set of a budget pencil like Arteza,
Norberg and Linden, Spear Farben, the Black Widow collection, like
any of those?
With those things, yeah. Or
would you rather a partial set of a more expensive one?
Like artist quality pencils. Such as like Prisma or like Pablo. A lot of the Pablos have a smaller set. Luminance even is so damn expensive, but smaller set, and like all of them.
Michelle said Pablo.
Pablos. Pablos are such an interesting. I need to do just an all Pablo color along with you guys because they blow my mind.
Keely said buy the whole set for $50.
Okay.
Yep.
So Keely likes options. Anyone else?
Amy's laughing at you.
Why? What did I do now? Because I said help a girl out.
MJ would buy a full set of square brute funers.
Square brute funers.
Ooh, are easier to hold on to, I can imagine so. Like, because with knitting needles,
the square needles are better.
The square ones are easier to hold on to than.
That is true.
Yeah. So I could see that for sure.
I have like I want to know if Ohuhu works good. I want to know pencil wise. I want to know about these brute However, fewer, go. That's like budget pencil wise. I think that might be my only curiosities at this point.
Lori says, I'm always disappointed with budget pencils. They may lay down nice, but they rarely blend well.
Yeah, it's true. I agree. What they put in the expensive, meaning artist quality pencils, it's designed to do what we want it to do. So it's easier to achieve those goals, I think. It doesn't mean that you can achieve beautiful things with budget pencils, because I feel like, I'm not an artist by any, I mean, I am an artist, but I'm not like a trained artist or anything. So
you do a lot with budget pencils because you pull from them all the time.
All the time. Like everything I have right here is, I think, let's see. I have a Derwent Pro Color in here. This is artist quality. That's all I have in here. I don't always choose to use that's just how I color. It's just how I color. I don't reach for my sets of full sets very much, because then I limit myself on my color palette.
Lori or MJ says Brute Funer are somewhat similar to Prisma.
Oh.
Amy says I get my people from Lori to watch.
Okay. So she don't need my help. She's got Lori. I'm just kidding, Amy.
Michelle loves your shading.
Thank you.
She says you're welcome.
I think with a budget pencil, you have to rotate your pencil more often too. Like you don't get as much of a push on the lead. There's just different binders in the quality pencils over the budget pencils. So you have to have, I think, more patience with a budget pencil. I think a budget pencil does help create an artist sometimes, because we have to get the same results without having the equal opportunity. Or at least should I say we're trying to get the same results. Don't get me wrong. I love my pencils. I love my Holbeins. I love my Pablos. I love my Lightfast. I love my Luminance. I have a whole lot. And it's not like a bragging thing. I'm just saying I reach for my budget pencils more than my professional pencils.
Lori said I tried blending those Harmonious Castile.
Yeah.
They were horrible, wouldn't blend at all. I erased it all.
Wow. Were they cold? Had they been frozen? Like in transit?
Just said be right back.
Okay. I wonder if this glove will help anything with me because of the compression. And I also have socks on today.
Yes. What's everybody's brand of budget pencil they would buy? You only get budget pencil. What would you get?
One budget pencil.
Oh, you can only buy one brand of budget pencil.
Okay. And I don't have it.
Yeah, you don't have it.
It would be a toss up between the brute Funer or the Ohuhu.
Oh.
So I don't know. Do you guys have an opinion on either one of those? Or does anybody out there? Help me.
No darkness, my friend. Keely said, "Oh, hoo-hoos or Black Widows."
I love Black Widows now. I did not like them before. I always felt like I couldn't blend them. And it's been like my choice of pencil lately. It does matter what book you're doing it into. Those things matter.
Amy said, "I just wish we all always do what we're doing now with color alongs. And Jess, you're the bomb A teacher. Your hands on. You said to tell you who I watch." So she gets the people she watches from Lori, and that you're a bomb ass.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But Amy, you found me. You found me, doll. You went and brought Amy to me. Lori. Sorry.
Michelle, the question was, if you could only buy budget pencils,
a set of budget pencils,
what budget set would you buy? In comments, because I'm about dead.
It's two, okay? I want to find people too with you. With you. Can I go with you?
Amy said, I don't know if they're wrote down, but like if I was somewhere and if I was to name someone, it would be easy to say Jess, because to me, you're hands on.
Oh, thank you, doll. That means a lot to me.
Lori says yes, she finds a lot of people.
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, I do go, and because I know that Amy's trying to like expand everything in her little, in her coloring world right now. So I try to show her, okay, they're learning this right now, so they're live. Go see them, or you know what, this is really good at this. Watch them. So I'm trying to toss everybody out there, not just my channel.
Michelle, the other half of the question was, it needs to be a budget set that you do not have.
Yeah. So you don't have it and you want it, full set, around $50. What is it?
The only reason I bought the Black Widows is because they were all black.
Yeah. Cool.
I thought that
cool. The black.
Yes. The inner.
My brain. The wood was black.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh my goodness.
They're so unique.
They're neat. I actually really like the what the heck is this shape? Octagon? No. Hexagon? No. Octagon.
Octagon?
Octagon. What the fuck? What the heck am I saying?
I don't know.
Jeez. Now, whatever the shape of this is, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it somehow sets my fingers up for success because I don't have a proper grip on a pencil ever in my life, apparently. But and they feel good no matter like which way I color, because I color all different ways. So I don't know. They've been my reach lately.
Amy says Prisma.
Prismas are cool.
Do you not have any Prisma?
I don't have them.
Michelle says, "Oh boy, I have quite a few sets.
A Prisma?
No, of budget pencils
Mm. Lucky
because
you.
it has to be one that she doesn't have."
Mm-hmm. Have Ohuhus?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Ohuhu.
Okay, you guys, I didn't know that other people pronounce it that way. Like straight up innocence, not trying to copy anybody. I had no idea. And then the other night, somebody had said it, and I'm like,
On a
and
YouTube.
Jess is like, everybody says it like that.
When they first came out, it was constant.
I had no idea.
It's okay. I still think you're cute.
Thank you.
You have nothing to be worried about. You're cute. Ohuhu in your voice is different than theirs.
Amy says, I've cut with a lot, but Prisma is something to my fingers.
So Prisma's considered a professional brand because they're light fast.
Yes, Michelle has a woo-hoo.
They're probably the most affordable pencil for the professional line. You get the most for your money. And I think, I don't know, I never found them easy to work with. I know how to. There is a definite learning curve to them. It's just, I don't find them enjoyable. It's not that they're not a beautiful pencil. They just hurt like something fierce.
Michelle says, name a budget pencil. I'll let you know if I have it.
Spirit
No, Michelle, we're talking about the Ohuhu pencils.
Yeah, do you have Ohuhus? I just keep seeing Ohuhu everywhere and Brute, I cannot.
Brute Funer.
Everywhere. And I just wonder what the hypes are and if, like, what else do you guys like? And what else have you guys been using for the 3 years that I've been gone?
Is Robin still in the room?
Robin! I never knew there was any. Wow. When I do
anything from another channel, I have to give them credit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's the etiquette.
Michelle has some Brute Funer.
Okay, let's hear it.
Do you have all the castles?
Oh, Castle Art. I think I used to have some.
Amy has pencils.
I had some, and I think I did give them away. I'm not sure.
Amy, do you like your Ohuhus?
Amy has Ohuhus.
Yeah.
Amy, will you do me a favor?
Charlie uses Brute Funers.
You guys, okay, can you do me a favor, Amy, because you love making videos? Can you show me like just some greens and swatch on like a piece of paper video of like some of the Brute Funers? Oh, did I do it?
Yeah.
And also Ohuhu. Can you? Open.
Michelle wants the Ohuhu pencils.
Ohuhu pencils. Huh. Would you do that for your gal over here?
Amy says, yes, I love my Ohuhu, but I love my Prisma.
Sarah, did you take anything earlier?
I did, yes. Okay. Thank you. What if we do mod pizza?
Okay.
Should we eat at home? Is that irresponsible?
I don't know if it's irresponsible, but I can't go out again tonight. I'm at my outside max today. Okay. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry, please. Don't be sorry. Or you just order pizza.
Yep.
Do you even want pizza?
I don't know. It's not really.
Yeah.
Like we've had it a lot lately.
You know what sounds good is Popeyes.
Oof.
Biscuit with beans.
Beans and rice. Beans.
I wish Prisma didn't go as fast, like, oh, hoo is awesome and they will last. Oh, okay.
Are they a harder pencil? So now I want to know, what does Ohuhu compared to like Arteza?
Yeah.
It's like,
They
I
need to get a set and figure this out.
Yeah, we probably do.
Michelle says, I love it, LOL. How you say, oh, hoo. Thanks.
Cute. You guys have to compliment Sarah as often as you can, meaning when she does something, because she literally hates being recognized and she's working on it.
Oh, man.
I know. Sorry, love. I love you that much.
Amy says, oh, okay. Well, oh, hoo, if they budget friendly. But Prisma is so smooth.
See,
It's so fascinating how everybody's hands do pencils different.
Why?
Because, like, somebody could love a Prisma and, like, would turn down Holbein or Poly for Prisma.
Yeah.
And then other people were like, no, I only use Poly or Holbein. Like, it's so fascinating how different hands do pencils differently.
I was really surprised that I liked Holbein as much as I did. At first, I thought I was forcing myself to like it because I was like, I don't know what the hype is. And then, just like with Prisma or even Poly, there's like some like technical skills that you need to learn in order to understand them, I guess. I don't know. There's like every one of them have a different quality or a different way they like to be used and abused. And like, I have not been able to fall in love with these Pro Colors for anything. And the same with my Color Soft. I can't love them. I want to love them. They're like the child that won't let me love them, you know? I'm begging to love my child. It's like the friend that comes over and doesn't say anything. You just sit there, you know? And you're like, well, tell us what's going on in your life. And they're like, yeah, everything's good. That's how these people act to me. These pencils. I know that's a little bit weird, but it is true. I see other people out there and they're like, oh, I did this with. And I'm like, ah.
Jess, wait, hold on. Amy has Castle Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle says, you ladies really know how to cheer me up. Sorry, my spelling. Don't worry about your spelling.
Don't worry about your spelling ever, anyone.
Amy says, yes, I'm not sure what to. Keely says, Jess, I can hear you saying now, why don't you love me?
You're right. You can hear me saying that because I say it. Yeah, and these little boogers.
Robin says, sorry, I stepped away, still doing blog stuff, but I don't know how to answer your question because I've got like 30 sets of pencils.
Yeah.
And I really don't have any budget pencils unless they're the ones I got in the very beginning, but I don't remember what they are anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Lori says, Color Soft are strange, very soft, but so waxy.
They don't blend very well. I can't get them to blend very well. I feel really stuck with them. Are you guys ready for me to move on past this, or you guys want me to finish this with you guys? It's probably another video or two. I said that last time. There's so much detail in this one that you don't really expect.
Michelle, I don't think your comment showed up.
What happened?
She said comment up.
What was a comment?
I'm not sure. The last one I saw was the.
I love how you say oh hoo hoo was the last thing she said.
No.
No?
We did that one, and we did the cheer up spelling. Thank you, Amy. She loves how my crafts and that I do puzzles.
She likes to color too. She just has to be in the mood.
Yeah, I do.
Her ADHD won't let her do that. That's not.
But I can sit and do a dang puzzle. Explain that one to me about.
But your brain's not like, okay, for me to do this, I'm moving my hand constantly. And you might not like that motion. Sarah also likes very tedious things. So if it feels big to her, she's not going to like it like that. And she can like concentrate on little things at a time with puzzle, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Artisto pencils are decent. They and Brute Funers also have watercolor pencils. Ooh.
That's what I want to build with is my watercolor collection. I don't have, I only have Arteza watercolor pencils. And I don't even use them as watercolor pencils. I use them as regular color pencils, actually. I use them a lot.
Joe says, I'm sorry, I did not hear you read that comment. I'm sorry. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
It's all good.
Don't worry.
Robin,
be happy.
I never got to ask you what puzzle are you working on and who's the company. Honestly, it's one of the janky Amazon ones. So I don't know the company, but that's the puzzle.
Here's a number.
And I tried to find it on Amazon, but I couldn't find it again.
Floral Mandala. It's called 14 plus and it's Z-042, if that means anything. Do you remember the price point on this?
I think it was probably around 20.
I don't know. I know nothing.
But it is round like that. So that's kind of different.
The actual puzzle is round.
Yeah, it's rounded. I run away from generic puzzles. Please, no offense. Hey, you know what? I feel ya. The only reason I do these is because of the designs. Because I get bored with the plain Jane picture puzzles. No offense if people like those. But I like the more intricate designs, and a lot of companies don't have them. Or maybe they do and I just haven't found them. I know Ravensburger does have some, but theirs are expensive. But I do want the big, like, 75,000 piece puzzle or whatever it is, where you do, like, a whole bunch of panels and then you put them together. I think it'd be so cool to line a hallway with a puzzle like that. Or even have it as, like, your floor and then, like, epoxy over it. It'd be so cool.
Oh, crap. I'm going to just wake up one day and Sarah's going to be putting a puzzle down on the ground and epoxying it.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, my God. It would be so you.
So cool.
Wouldn't that be so you?
Yeah.
You should do it. Pick a room.
Oh, I could never do a puzzle like that. Oh, like the giant one? Yeah, it's like $900, but...
Oh, my God. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. But
Well, no. How much was that Disney one?
It was
That's expensive.
Yeah, that was a lot. That Disney one was so cool. MJ said, at first I didn't realize the Artezos I was using were watercolor. Then I splurged and bought the regular variety. Okay.
Yeah.
Lori pretty much stays away from them too, Robin. Just always disappointed. Yeah. They,
What can you guys tell me what would be a disappointment in it? Like, what are we looking for?
So sometimes like the piece quality.
So
like how the pieces, like, see how that like connects, but it kicks up.
Oh, it's wonky.
Or the edges are not like smoothly flat.
Oh.
That's like so annoying.
Okay.
I feel like I'm yelling, sorry.
No, you're not. You're just talking.
And then like this puzzle is actually not too bad. The pieces are really nicely done.
Uh-huh.
But some of them, like the image will be all janky. They won't line up right. Like they'll be like half.
Oh, so same thing as like quality of book.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see.
Totally.
I see.
The thickness of the piece or like the snap when the pieces go together. It's all the thing.
It's everything,
Yeah.
huh?
Robin loves seeing him finish the huge ones, but I just don't think I could ever do one. Yeah.
My brain would never.
Amy, thank you. You're so kind. She loves my coloring and how I color.
I know. She's a great colorist.
I don't think I've ever finished a single colored page.
It's okay. You'll get there. I didn't either for a long time.
The pieces won't fit or more than one place will fit. Yeah. This one though is
it's doing pretty good.
I'm quite impressed with it because there's a lot of like.
Here, you want the camera for a minute so you can show.
There's a lot of variety in these shapes. I don't know if you can see that. But they have a lot of variety in them, which is nice. I don't like the plain puzzles where they're all one cut. Where did it go?
I think underneath my chair somewhere.
Where did you go? I don't see it. Hold on, I found it. And like this one has like the false edges, so like this looks like it could be an edge, but it's not, and it's not straight either. It has a little bit of a bow. They're so shiny. That's the one downfall about this puzzle. It's super shiny. The largest jigsaw puzzle MJ has ever done was 20,000 pieces of The Last Supper. Wow. That's incredible.
That's impressive.
I bought some puzzles at a Little House on the Prairie. They were custom and probably the worst puzzle I'd ever done. Oh, Robin, that's so bummer.
That would be so cute, Little House on the Prairie.
False fits drive me more. Yeah, false fits are annoying.
Y'all know too much of a language that I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm happy to learn about it.
Robin says, I love that you do intricate ones, Sarah. I have some, and I space those out. But my most intricate puzzles, I would say, would be planetary puzzles. I don't know if I've seen those.
Planetary.
Like, just of the planets? Or, like...
Are they three-dimensional?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Robin does three-dimensional.
I've got about 5 or 6 left. That's so cool. Those are pretty pieces, Sarah. I love false edges. Yes, MJ. I do, too. I really enjoy that. And there was one puzzle I did that was the shape of an eagle, like, full wingspan. And within that puzzle, there was like small animals that were pieces. So like there was a rabbit or a fox, like, and it fit in the puzzle. It was so fascinating to put together.
What does it look like to go hang out with puzzle content creators? Like, what do you guys talk about?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen one live. So I don't know if I've ever looked. I will pop you a picture from the iCloud. Okay, Robin, no rush. If you lose a puzzle piece, MJ says turn the rest of them into earrings. Oh, that'd be cool.
Be fun for like resin projects. And
yes. What also be fun is if you just had a bin of misfits, and then you try to put them together.
Oh my gosh!
And make a puzzle out of the lost or random pieces.
Oh. Do the companies make like the same pieces?
No,
for, like,
but
each puzzle.
Some puzzles do fit interchangeably.
I don't know.
There's some people when they do puzzles, they figure out the formula of the cut. And then
And
they're
then they
like,
know how
okay,
to-
so 7 across and 7 up is going to be this piece from each corner. And like, it's just crazy.
Well,
It's so
because
cool.
because you're into it, I went to TikTok one day and just like looked it up, and I was like, you can figure out how people put them together.
Yeah.
I was amused.
Yeah. They're a quick seller at Gresham. Oh, yeah, that's a good. I've gotten, when I was younger, I got some puzzles from a yard sale. And I was so excited. And I didn't even grasp the concept that they might not have all their pieces.
Yeah.
And then they were missing pieces. But they were still so fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll get a puzzle that has extra pieces in it.
That's weird. What do you need them for?
Just it's an accident.
Oh, like off the assembly line
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah. And then, did you know that if they say it's 1,000 pieces, it doesn't necessarily have 1,000 pieces?
No, I didn't know that. Why is that?
Because it can only fit in a certain grid. And so they just kind of like
call it that?
Yeah. It could be like 1,012, 1,036, whatever, but it's still a 1,000-piece puzzle.
So we could have like, as long as it's like under their certain mark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. There's a bunch of puzzle information I have no clue about.
I want to get vintage puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to find some like old vintage ones.
Mm-hmm. The smell might freak me out. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it.
Yeah. Maybe. I do have an invisible puzzle where it's all clear. That one was fun.
That's interesting.
It was so fun.
Sarah likes to put anything together. Like, take her to IKEA. She's happy, you know? Bring her home. She'll put everything together. It's fantastic.
I like to teach myself random talents. Random skills, I should say. Like teaching myself how to solder.
Solder, yeah. She made our sign at our wedding. It was like this
LED.
You can explain it.
It was an LED sign on plexi, and it said "Love wins." And I taught myself how to solder, so I could link each letter together.
Do you have a picture of it?
What?
We got to get it set up.
It's out there still on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Them when we go to the stores, and they seem to at least have like the new ones.
Mm-hmm. We do peruse them every time, but
yeah.
I wonder if I just messed this up. I feel like I went too blue with it, and so I'm trying to decide if I go darker with the blue, which I don't want.
Can you lighten that up a bit?
I don't know. It's my eraser.
Or make that the darkness with that teal the light.
I don't want anything to be this dark.
Okay. Because
it's going to fight with this. So I don't know where I put my electric eraser.
I collect. Is this like an app that keeps track of what puzzles you have? Because I need that. Oh my gosh.
Put them in bag.
I can't tell you how many duplicates of a puzzle I've gotten because I forget that I have it. Oh, where? Oh, where? My eraser?
I really don't know.
Is it up there by the crocodile?
No, I remember it being down here, but what do I really? But I thought it was like.
Yes, but I think I'm going to fully switch over to a different app called Puzzle Tracker. I have a few puzzles loaded into that app. Okay. I'll have to check it out. And then I'll have to check that out. Yes, ma'am. Found it. Change out the eraser for her though. I don't know how extended you like your eraser, but yeah.
Holy. Why is the restroom the hardest thing I do every day?
I don't know, but I found it.
You're welcome. I single-handedly, the hardest thing I do every day is go to the restroom. It is so hard.
Robin, where did you send those pictures to? Did you send them to Jeff?
You grab me a second.
Just a minute, just a moment. Sounds like you're doing nails.
Yeah.
Did my stained lights turn on?
No, I have to see. No. What happened?
I just tore.
You tore your wall? Does that help at all?
Time for me to call it a night. Best wishes to everyone for a pleasant evening. Hey, you too, MJ. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Good night, MJ. Thank you for being here again. We appreciate you, friend. Is it better at all?
Yeah.
Erased something off of a page, and I don't even know how long. Welcome to erasing. I don't even know if I've ever done that before. Have I done that before?
I don't know.
But I always hear Amy and Lori say, no, I took all that off. And I'm like, is that what they mean? Just take it off if you don't like it? Man, I've given myself so many rules. That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, why I would give myself all those rules.
So glad to do another puzzle friend. Yeah, absolutely.
That's exciting.
I can't tell you how. I mean, just can attest, but so many times in the last 2 years, I've been like, I need to do a puzzle. I need to do a puzzle. I need to do a puzzle.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing it now. What a good day to do it on,
Yeah,
right? Just to check out and
absolutely. You know what I want to do?
tell me.
I think it'd be really cool to put that puzzle table that I had
Mhm.
on a pulley system.
Mm.
And then I can lower it down right here to
Mhm.
work on a puzzle.
Mhm.
And then I can pulley it up to the ceiling
Yep.
so that I don't have to worry about Remy.
Yeah, messing with it.
Yeah.
Smart. Do it.
This is Jessica. And to answer Jess's question earlier about puzzle content creators get up to, a lot of it involves competition, which I'm not interested in.
Oh. So it's not like a community where you're just like sitting there and putting a puzzle together and like getting to know each other. It's like not the same type of community we have. Maybe more competitive, you're saying? I don't know if it gets more intense, but
It sounds that way.
mm-hmm.
She says, no, not really, Jess.
Well, Robin, there's might be a place for it. I'm going to get you to go back live. I really miss you going live. I used to watch you live all the time.
She says, how creative. And she says, on the Facebook Jigsaw puzzle groups.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Sarah, are you on those?
I don't know. I have to be cautious about, because I can go overboard with puzzles real quick. So I might not be on them. Do you keep all your puzzles? Like once you put it together, do you redo that puzzle? Or is it like a one and done type thing?
Great question.
I have a couple puzzle boards, but my best puzzle board that I don't use is a dog crate tray. Ooh, you guys use a crate, so you might know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, that black tray. That's a good one. I like that because it has the edge on it. I keep them to my absolute detriment. I'm well over 550 puzzles with no more room for a single new puzzle. Wow. So you do them over and over, or you just like to keep them? I think it'd be so cool to start like a puzzle exchange where like almost like the traveling pants, right? But like traveling puzzles.
Yeah.
The puzzle just goes to the next place and then you check their name off the list and it goes to the next.
Yeah. If you can build a community like that, that's great. Where you can trust each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Amy and I were talking about the other day with coloring.
That'd be so cool. Traveling coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool. No, I just haven't figured out how to get rid of them, but I did call my local library. I'm going to have a day when I bring some of it. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about a library.
Did you just call a library? A who?
A library?
Bury? What are you calling it?
A library?
You speak like you're a Canadian. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's funny. It's great. I don't say the same things as you. It's cool.
Yeah. Did you see this, baby?
Yeah, I drank from it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I gave all of mine to my mother-in-law. She loves puzzles. I only glued one for a friend. I rarely glue puzzles, but we do have a couple that I have glued. We have one that's a rainbow gradient.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a couple done for Luke because he liked them a lot.
Yeah, he really enjoys Sarah's puzzles. And what was that one? That one was like all messed up in your head.
That was the shapeshifter one.
Shapeshifter.
Yeah. I'm also going to be taking part of my book collection to the library. I get a lot of advanced reader copies in digital and print. Hey, that's awesome. I'm sure they love the donations.
Yeah.
Digital is easier to read, so I'm just collecting these books by the hundreds.
Wow.
Gradient puzzles are among my favorite types of puzzles. Yes. Just did a gradient with me. Did you like that one?
Yeah. Huh. You know, they're just putting the pieces together. I don't know the differences, and I don't, I look at the picture and go, okay, the picture's pretty, and this is all real hard to put together every single time. I just don't have the patience to sit there and sort something. No, I love sorting. I don't like digging for something.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go find it. If someone said, okay, here's your next piece. Here's your next piece. Like I might be like, nope, that one goes nowhere. Nope, that one goes nowhere. Oh, found something. But if I have to go look for it, I probably am going to give up.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's just in my DNA. I don't like it.
But you like thrifting.
That is weird, huh? But if I have to look too much or sort, true. I'm not staying.
That's true. You don't like the bins.
Ew. I don't like, I'll go and stand there and look at it, but if I have to physically start sifting through things, that's why I go do okay in like Goodwill and stuff like that, where they have like things on the shelves, because I can just peruse them. I don't have to like move anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you won't see me look at clothes too much for the same reason. I don't want to touch anything and move things. It's totally a trauma related thing from childhood. Totally. And I'm aware of it.
When I would do puzzles at mom and dad's, when I lived there, I would leave a puzzle out. Like I would knock a puzzle out each night. But they had this long coffee table, and it was perfect puzzle table.
Mm-hmm.
And I would purposely leave like the singles that were left, like
Just a few.
just the singles,
Yeah.
because that was what Dad would love to do. He'd love to hunt for the singles.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I could get him in on the puzzle, was to leave the singles and be like, hey, I have a bunch of singles for you. And he would do them.
If Sarah left one out and I was just sitting here and I wasn't feeling motivated to do any art, I would look over there and probably find things and put it on.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I just can't see myself going and getting a whole puzzle and wanting to put it together. My brain can't. I can't even.
Yeah. Among my favorite types of puzzles are collage puzzles and some landscape puzzles by specific artists. Ooh. I did one, it was like a 2000 piece, I think, and it was all the national park patches. It was
cute.
really fun. What?
I also, speaking of national parks, we have this book, and it's totally off subject, but National Park brought it up. It's National Park inspired knitting
yeah.
for beanies.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I dream of being able to do that one day. Like, I've got started on a few of them, but I can't force myself to stay focused on the patterns. And this book breaks it down for you slowly with the pattern colors and what to do. If you like to knit, pick up that book. That's gonna, yeah.
Does anybody knit or crochet?
Yeah, does anybody do any fiber stuff? Sarah spins yarn from roving. She makes her own color with it. It's pretty beautiful. And then she spins it into yarn, and yeah, it's a really good one for her too. We have honestly drawers of roving. We had bought into a subscription at some point, and it's just kept coming, and I forgot all about not doing it anymore.
Yeah. Robin says, Sarah, you mega talented, just as Jess is brilliant at coloring. Oh, thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
We do compliment each other's crafts very well.
Mm-hmm. And also feel like it's really important to respect the other one's space they need in that.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, Sarah is going to take over because she's going to get into puzzling. Like right now, she's got 2 desk areas set up now, and I don't get mad at that or think like, gosh, why do you have to do that? Because sometimes I do. If I break out and want to do my watercolor making, it takes up a lot of space. I'm going to need a second space. So it's taken Sarah and I a while to figure out how to incorporate all of our interests, because it's massive. Like, the amount of stuff that Sarah and I come to the table with is bizarre. You don't have to be sorry for caps. You can yell at me if you want to, Michelle. Well, you know what I like is I appreciate talking about all kinds of things, different interests. It's so much to learn out there and so much to understand. And I don't know. I don't think that you have to color to a coloring channel. Who wants to sit and listen to coloring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? I love coloring, but I don't want to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Robin just yelled, Jess.
I do that when you guys are live too. Michelle. Yes. Or whatever.
We do. And I'm like, you need to type it out.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh, here's the answer. And I'm like, I'll say the answer like Prisma. And she looks at me like they can't hear you.
When you're not barking, you're really cute
Yeah.
and lovey and cuddly and sweet
When he's not a barking
and a
fool,
pretty boy.
he's such a beautiful, perfect puppy. I'm serious. But he can't shut his mouth. I went outside and so my lips are chapped.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my time. Honestly, like every day that I come here and we get to learn about each other and know more and have a understanding of everybody, it's been honestly a blessing for me. I know I keep talking about it, but it's no different than how Michelle feels like right now about thankful to have a community because she's going through so much. I've been in bed for a year. I mean, not every single day, all day, but I haven't been able to function and I've had nothing to concentrate on but my own, woes and blah blahs. So you guys have been a massive part of my healing and like therapy and all this. So I'm going to keep saying thank you.
Lori is going to send a flamingo progress.
Yeah.
Needs more work, but I'm getting there.
I want to see right now. I want to see right now. You used to hate it when they would put you on their knee and do that and you're freaking like bouncing your whole jaw out of your face. I swear I blame my dental problems on on that.
Remy likes it though.
Oh yeah.
He loves.
Oh, I mean the kids did when we did it to them too, but holy cow, like keep my brain in my head, please. It's probably just seriously like a sensory issue that I just didn't understand back then. Mm-hmm.
Let's see Lori's picture.
Oh, did it come?
I'm not sure.
Yep. Ooh la la. Look what we got. Ooh, I love the softness of it. It's really pretty. Pretty. Is this your girl and this is your boy? Or is it vice versa?
Pretty. Pretty.
I like the coral color of it.
Yes.
Is it this much coral in person? It's beautiful. I really like it. And your leaves are getting a good go there. That's awesome. I love it. I like it. I love it. Awesome. Love it. Oh, okay. Are you going to do them the same or are you going to do them different? Thank you for sharing, Lori. Oh, if Amy's here, or not here, maybe Lori, you can relay the message. If I can get both of your other pictures that we just did our color along on. And also I was going to show you my finished picture before we go tonight. If you guys can get me like the most like centered picture, it could be the further away, the better, so that I can like crop it. But I want to get a little video about color alongs going on, and I wanted to use that. So can I ask who proposed to Jess or Sarah? If you don't want to answer, you guys can ask us questions. Don't worry about us saying like, unless it's completely inappropriate, Michelle, don't. It's fine.
I proposed to Jess at the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. To your bunny. It was cute because there was pictures. Are you loving your mama? This is love your mama. If you could only see how cute Rem is with Sarah. I finished. Look at this. I finished. This was human torture for me. Look at this. Look at this bad boy.
Went down. Went down. We don't play this game, okay?
He says, yeah, we do.
Nope, you're either in or you're down. In or you're down. Okay? You don't want down, then you guys.
But Sarah was on a mission because I was saving for her ring already. And I was like, had a whole full-blown plan.
So did I.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Easter Bunny and I was like, this will take care of the pictures. It was great.
Thanks. So anyway, this is what ended up being a, I guess, 5-color challenge. I did put some embossing on here. It didn't cover all the way, but I'm done with it. I'm not doing anything else. This paper is trashed. It is like, it can't even think anymore. It's done.
Amy says, wow, that's beautiful. Michelle says, that's beautiful. Gorgeous dress. Love it.
This is not easy. Oh, I promise. I'm not done with it even. I could go on forever. I might come back to it one day, but as of today, it is completed for me. And I didn't even eyes. I couldn't bring myself to work on the eyes. I'm happy with the skin color. I'm happy with
beautiful dress.
Thank you guys. I'm happy with most of it actually. I'm not mad at my background. I knew I ran a risk of it being too much with the red orange, but I don't know. Somehow, does it feel like it works or no? I mean, I know I can add so much more depth and so much more everything, but my patience met its max for it right now. Anyway, that's that. Since
Very pretty, says Lori.
Since you all have been with me on that, I thought I would show you that. Thank you, guys. We have 9 minutes left. Anybody want to tell me, should we keep coloring this? Should I color off camera? Start something new? What would you like to see? Tell me. Are my nails cute? Sarah did them for me. Tonight flew by. It's been like that. You know, this is 9 hours of work on this already. 9. And it could be easily 12 or 15. I mean, do you guys think I should do like a full color along with it? Or do you think I should skip to my loo, my darling? Skip to my loo, my darling. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up before you leave, that would be a very huge pleasure of mine. Thank you in advance. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, Michelle. I think the fatigue lately because I've been coloring so much, doing all the coloring, but I am struggling to pick stuff, pick my colors, pick, all those things. I'm struggling to do that lately.
Amy says, I'm just saying, if y'all pick something else and I've got it, I'm skipping to, I'm not sure.
Huh?
I'm skipping to join to.
You're going to skip on this, move on it? I'm going to finish mine. If you need the motivation, I'll stay put. I don't mind working on it more. It's just, this is one of those, you know, Kerby's always going to take me a long time because of how detailed it is and how detailed I like to be. But, and I'm enjoying this one. So I want to, I'm going to finish this one because I actually really like this. I just like the way it feels. Feels like a fun color palette. I'm not overwhelmed or anything by that. And that's great. Sometimes I can get overwhelmed by something stupid as a color palette, you know? Don't you know? Or is there some kind of technique you guys want to see? Or I'm going to try and get Sarah to set up a live of putting a puzzle together.
I don't know if people would come.
Sarah, people come to talk to people. They don't just come just to see what you're doing. I think. No?
I don't know.
Finish it in the camera, my vote. Yes, puzzle, Michelle says. Appreciate your vote, Lori. Oh, I'm going to finish mine too, please. I don't know. I think I might at least give it another day, see how I feel about it. Because I probably don't have as much going on. I mean, I did all these leaves, more of him, and all of this tonight. So maybe I'll mostly get it done, and then I'll do my touches one more night, guys. Sleep on it. Can you hear my stomach? It's growling. Can you hear it?
Yeah. I don't think this will fit on this tube.
No?
Nope. Because look, this is just
They just need to make smaller
This
pieces.
is one section. I do have 1,000-piece puzzle that the piece is like
Did something just fall?
a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch.
Oh.
I don't think so.
All right.
Amy says I'm going to finish mine too.
Okay, well, I'm going to go, since Lori said she thinks I should finish it on camera, I will do that. I will keep going. That way, if one person wants to see how I achieved everything, they can see the entire thing. Because I don't always do that. So, I'm going to see you guys hopefully tomorrow night. That's my goal, is to spend more time with you guys tomorrow night. I appreciate y'all. And
Thank you, everyone.
thank you for coming out tonight and spending all your time with me and Sarah again. Toodles, my noodles.
Bye. I just said bye.